As far back as I can remember, I always had a love for art. I can't even remember a time that I didn't. So I think of kindergarten, I think of elementary school. That was always just something that I did, even as a child. And I was labeled as a daydreamer. I had that written on my report card. I guess I was just sitting there thinking, what am I going to paint when I get home? But
so for somebody who's not familiar with your art, what's your medium?
Mainly mixed media, figurative art. I like to illustrate what people do in life, especially with emphasis on the African American community or people, the positive things. Everything's not beautiful. Sometimes it has to be a darker side of life and the hardships that generations have gone through or individuals. So I'm glad that I have a way to express those things visually.
You have a voice. Now, they always say it's in the eyes of the beholder. So what are, you've had enough exhibits. I mean, your work is in museums across the country. When you're observing people observing your art, is there something that stands out when somebody says,
Well, a lot of exhibits, I paint under the name Gatewood Waddell. So I like to watch people as they view the work. They think I'm a man. Yeah. So I've had people to say, he really paints in such a feminine way. Like,
surprise!
Okay.
Do you ever burst their bubble and say, yeah? Mm-hmm. By the way, yeah?
Yeah, and by the way, I am Gatewood Waddell. So it's interesting to see people's reaction and the assumptions that's made just by looking at your work.
So do you have a particular piece that you've done that you feel is the one, or is it still out there to be had?
It's probably still out there to be had.
Yeah. Alice Gatewood Waddell, coming to you from the African American Museum on the WKU campus. I'm Barbara Deeb. Keep that conversation going. Who would you like to sit down and have a cup of coffee with? Thanks, Alice. Appreciate it.
Thank you.